I welcome you all for our next video on Module 2. In this video, we are going to discuss some numericals or numerical examples on gauging limiting systems. Rather than gauging, it is a limiting systems like different hole basis system and shaft basis system, and fit or tolerance calculation we are going to discuss. Hi, before going to the examples, let us have a glance on the basic need of solving this problem, solving the problems. First important thing is we have to understand the tolerance interval. Example, when I say the whole, let me say the h, it is the fundamental deviation is 0. Similarly, its upper limit is some different value as per the given problem. Okay. Similarly, whereas a whole is having its lower limit and upper limit some certain values, which is much far compared to the its zero line. Similarly, for the ZA and ZB, ZC, those are all on the from the J to ZC. These are all the having the upper limit as well as on the lower limit on the negative side of the zero line. Let us go with the shafts also. Similarly, for a shaft, A is having its upper limit or lower limit much farther from the zero line, whereas these are all on the negative side or below its zero line. That is nothing but lower limit and upper limit of the shaft are lesser than the nominal size of the shafts, whereas the shafts having a diameter or when it is denoted by JKM to ZC, these are having the shaft diameter on the upper limit and lower limit greater than its nominal size, that is on the positive side of the shafts or with respect to its zero line. That is what this indicates, this graph indicates, and we have to remember it while solving the problem. And for the grades, like grades of tolerance, generally the hole or a shaft, first is a number followed by a letter, and next is again a tolerance grade. First number indicates its nominal size, second is denoted as a letter, which the capital letter indicates a hole and small letter indicates the shaft, and the letter itself indicates, which we are discussed in the last slide, whether it is what is its fundamental deviation with respect to its zero line. Okay, followed by there is one more number which indicates its tolerance grade. Example, if it is indicated as 01, then its tolerance grade as IT01, whereas if it is a 0, then its tolerance grade is IT0. If it is indicated like 10H8, 10 indicates its nominal size. H, if it is indicated in capital letters, it is meant for whole whose fundamental deviation is 0, and 8 indicates that it's for a general engineering applications, and it is its tolerance grade it is IT8. Okay, and then 10 I have mentioned. In which interval it falls, we have to consider first to calculate the d value. It falls in the interval of 6 to 18. Generally this is the interval which is a standard interval. Again, sometimes we may consider like 45, we may consider from 45 to 65 mm, or in some different table it is 45 to 60, so it varies. So generally this is one standard table for a nominal shaft size, and that interval is necessarily required to calculate further tolerance values. Coming to the grades of tolerance, based on the tolerance grade, we have to calculate what is the example for IT8 is given by 25i. So I we have to calculate for using the formula I is equal to 0.45 into cube root of d plus 0.001 d. D we can calculate using the tolerance interval or the tolerance grade interval, which is given in the last slide. Like if it is a 45 mm, let me consider it as 30 to 50 mm. If it is 30 mm, 6 to 12. So in this range we have to consider the two successive numbers in which the given nominal size diameter falls. Okay, and then considering considering those two intervals, calculate the geometric mean. Example 30 and 50. So it's geometric, that is the interval. Calculate the geometric interval of that. So your geometric mean is calculated as your square root of successive numbers. In this case, it is a square root of 30 comma 50. So square root of 30 multiplied by 50. So that is how we have to calculate the geometric mean of those two numbers. So once the D is calculated, then substitute it in the standard tolerance value and obtain the I. It is always I which is obtained using this formula. Its unit is in terms of microns. Please concentrate here. Whatever the I value which is obtained using this formula, it is having a units in terms of microns. Okay, once the I value is calculated, substitute for this and calculate what is the standard tolerance. That is the important procedure. And calculating the fundamental deviations for a different hole or a shaft. Here it is mentioned for shaft. So let us say with the shaft C. Okay, its fundamental deviation lies below the zero line. So and it is given by minus 52 into d raised to 0.2. D we are calculated in the as a geometric mean of tolerance interval. So once d is calculated, calculate the fundamental deviation. This fundamental deviation has to be added to the upper limit of the shaft. So that we can get the basic size of the shaft. Once fundamental deviation is added to the basic size of the shaft, we will get the upper limit. So this is how we are calculating the upper limit of the shaft. Similarly, for the holes also, we have to calculate the fundamental deviation, and that has to be added to the basic size of the hole, so that we can get the lower limit of the hole. Okay, so that once the whether the hole or a shaft, it is indicated by a number followed by alphabet. That alphabet indicates that in which fundamental deviation it indicates the whether the hole or a shaft it is designed using which type of designation. Okay, so this is the letter which also indicates the fundamental deviation. Example, for a shaft designation A, its fundamental deviation is minus 3.5 d, or B if it is like again it has got some different value. If it is AF minus 5.5, for D 0.41, D raised to 0.41, like that fundamental deviation can be calculated using that formula. Okay, so that was lesser than for the dimensions less than 500 mm. This is for the dimensions over 500 to 3150 mm. So that is how we are calculating the fundamental deviation for a shaft or a hole. Okay, so further let us go with the problem. Calculate the limits for the hole of size 45 H8, diameter step 30 to 50 mm. Here the tolerance interval is 30 to 50. And here we have to check that the hole is given by 45. 45 indicates that its nominal size. The diameter interval is 30 to 50 mm. It is denoted by a letter H. So fundamental deviation for the hole H is 0 according to that table, and 8 indicates its tolerance grade. So it is IT08. So first let us calculate the d value. Always the first important thing is we have to calculate the d value. So d is a geometric mean of this tolerance interval. So d is equal to 30 multiplied by 50, which is 38.7298 mm. Now let us calculate I. As per the formula, I value is equal to 0.5 into cube root of d plus 0.001 d. Substitute the value of d which is obtained through computation in the last step and calculate what is the I value. Once the d value is substituted in the earlier formula, I formula, we are getting the I value as 1.5612 and the units is in terms of microns. So let us convert it in terms of mm. It is 0.0015612 mm. So fundamental deviation for the H hole is 0 as per the table and diagram. So fundamental deviation f is equal to 0. For a hole, the lower limit of the hole is given by basic size plus fundamental deviation. Basic size is 45 mm, whereas fundamental deviation for the hole is as per the given problem. It is h fundamental hole. The fundamental deviation is 0. So 45 plus 0, which is 45 mm. So now let us calculate the upper limit of the hole. To calculate the upper limit of the hole, we need standard tolerance value of the hole. Standard tolerance of the hole is IT08, which is given by 25 times of I. So for a hole with tolerance grade IT8, 25 I, which is equal to 25 into 0.0015612 mm. So tolerance value, standard tolerance value of the given hole is 0.03903 mm. That value we have to add it to its lower limit of the hole. So upper limit of the hole is given by lower limit of the hole plus standard tolerance, which is equal to 45 mm plus 0.03903, or upper limit of the hole is 45.03903 mm. So on concluding, it is the hole is of for a hole 45 H8, the limit lies between 45 mm to 45.03903 mm. Now let us take an example on the shaft. Here the problem is given as the calculate the limits for the shafts of size 65 f6. Diameter step is 50 to 80 mm. Fundamental deviation here is given as minus 5.5 d raised to 0.41. Here we have to observe that fundamental deviation in this example, for the fundamental deviation, if f value is given, whereas in the earlier example f value was not given, because the hole size h indicate itself that the fundamental deviation or the lower limit both are nothing but is equal to 0. So that's why it was not mentioned, whereas here the shaft size f, it is clearly mentioned here. For the fundamental deviation for the for shaft f is minus 5.5 d raised to 0.41. And here again in these three terms, in these three values, the first letter, as already mentioned, it was first new number indicates that its nominal size, mean to say that the shaft size which we are calculating, its nominal size is of 65 mm, which desired size is of 65 mm, whereas it is a whole shaft of the fundamental deviation which is given by this value. It is a shaft. We are saying it as a shaft because f is written in terms of a small letter. It is, if this is not mentioned also, you can clearly say here itself that by using this notation that f is written in small letters, so it is indicating a shaft, followed by there is a one more number 6. It indicates that the standard tolerance or the tolerance grade of this shaft is IT6, whereas the diameter step is 50 to 80 mm. So let us go with this example for the solution. uh, for calculating the IT standard tolerance, like in the example it was 25 I. Similarly here also for IT6 I value is included. So to calculate the I, again we need capital D value. So capital D is square root of, that is a geometric mean we have to calculate for the diameter step. It is given by square root of 50 multiplied by 80, which is 63.2455 mm. D value is 63.2455 mm. Now using this, let us calculate the fundamental deviation. Here fundamental deviation is given by minus 5.5 into d raised to 0.41, where the d value which is already calculated in the previous step, that is 63.2455 mm, substitute in this formula. On substitution we are getting it as for minus 30.1151 microns. So next let us go with the I value. I value is equal to 0.45 into cube root of d plus 0.001 into d. So d value on substituting, we are getting that I value as 1.8561 microns. I value as 1.8561 microns, or nothing but 0.0018561 mm. For the standard tolerance grade IT6, standard tolerance value is given by 10 times of I, which is 63.2455 into 10 terms of I, it is 0.01856 mm. That is the standard tolerance value for the hole, for a shaft or a hole with IT grade 6. Now we have to calculate what is its upper limit and what is its lower limit. In case of a hole, it was like lower limit of the hole is equal to basic size plus fundamental deviation, whereas in case of shaft, upper limit is given as basic size plus fundamental deviation. Here the basic size in the given problem, the basic size of the shaft is 65 mm. Okay, plus fundamental deviation we have calculated already, it is 0.301151 microns or minus 0.00301151 mm. So 65 minus of 0.00301151, which can be approximated as 64.997 mm. That is the upper limit of the shaft. Now lower limit of the shaft is equal to, lower limit of the shaft is given by upper limit of the shaft minus standard tolerance, whereas in the hole it was like lower limit of the shaft was lower limit of the hole was calculated as basic size plus fundamental deviation. Upper limit of the hole is calculated as lower limit plus standard tolerance. So it is just a reverse in case of shaft. It is a lower limit of the shaft is equal to upper limit of the upper limit minus standard tolerance. Now lower limit of the, actually it was supposed to be shaft, it is a hole, it has become hole here. Make a correction. It was supposed to be it was supposed to be shaft. So lower limit of the shaft is equal to upper limit is 64.997. My standard tolerance is 0.0018567. So plus, so 64.997 plus 0.018561 is equal to 64.9784 mm. That is the lower limit of the shaft. So the inference of the problem or conclusion of this problem is, for a shaft size 65 f6, the limit lies between 64.9784 to 64.997 mm. That is how we have to calculate the upper limit and the lower limit for the shaft and a hole using fundamental deviation. So next let us go with the one unique problem or one unique numerical example. It is required to drill a hole of 30 mm nominal size with accuracy of plus or minus of 0.02 mm by using a standard drill. So a shaft is to be manufactured to obtain a clearance weight in above hole with 0.01 mm allowance, and maximum clearance should be more than 0.06 mm. Find the tolerance limit required on the shaft. What are the given data? Let us go with that one. First one, it is required to drill a hole of 30 mm nominal size. So 30 mm is the basic size of the hole which has to be drilled in a given component, whose tolerance or limits are given as plus 0.02 and minus 0.02. Whereas a shaft is to be manufactured to obtain a clearance weight in the above hole with 0.05 mm allowance. So minimum allowance it should be or the clearance should exist with the minimum allowance as 0.01 mm. So that has to be considered. Further, over the shaft, when we manufacture a shaft, a clearance should exist always. Clearance should exist always, such a way that the maximum clearance should not exceed 0.06 mm. The maximum clearance should not exceed 0.06 mm. So what we have to calculate? The tolerance required over the shaft, because hole they have given already. The hole size is of 30 mm with the maximum limit of 0.02, or nothing but maximum size of the hole is 30.02, minimum size of the hole is 29.98. That is what the given initially. Now we have to calculate, or we have to design for the shaft such a way that its allowance can be maximum 0.01 and maximum clearance between the shaft and the hole is 0.06 mm. Now let us go with the upper limit. Upper limit is equal to 30 plus 0.02. That is the upper limit of the hole. Whereas lower limit is 30 minus 0.02. It is 29.98 mm. This we can calculate it directly. So as the allowance is given, it is 0.01 mm. The maximum size of the shaft is equal to maximum size of the shaft which can be manufactured, as the allowance is already given, which is 0.01. The maximum size of the shaft is lower limit of the hole minus allowance. What is the lower limit of the hole? It is 29.98 minus allowance is 0.01 mm. So this can be the maximum size of the shaft. 29.97 is the answer. Similarly, the maximum size it should be minimum size of the shaft. So minimum size of the shaft is the minimum size of the shaft can be upper limit of the hole minus maximum clearance. The minimum size of the shaft, make it as minimum, okay. It should be minimum size of the whole shaft is upper limit of the hole minus maximum clearance. Upper limit of the hole is 30.02 and maximum clearance which can be existing is as per the given data is 0.06 mm. Here it is given as 0.06 mm. So upper limit of the hole which is already calculated as 30.02 minus maximum clearance, so it is answer is 29.96. so tolerance of the shaft is equal to maximum size of the shaft minus minimum size of the shaft. Maximum size of the shaft is 29.97 whereas the minimum size of the shaft is 29.96. So total tolerance of the shaft which can be of 0.01 mm. So on concluding, it is that the dimension of the shaft is equal to 29.965 plus or minus of 0.0005 mm, which is calculated as mean of 20. So this concludes the module 2 of mechanical measurements and metrology subject as per video syllabus. I thank you all for the patient listening. I have used different textbooks and internet resources in preparing this teaching material. I acknowledge all such sources uh, and also thank all such sources which I have used for as a aid for preparing this teaching material. Thank you all.